Hey, awesome friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to have a quick look at Hidizs' new IEM, the MS2 Pro. So Hidizs did provide this unit for review. They didn't ask that I say anything in particular, just to give my honest review. And that was a long time ago. I've had this set for quite a while. Just been a little bit busy, a little bit behind. I have so much stuff that I need to review. This was for fun. That was the point of this channel. It was initially for fun. And look at me, worried about work. So the MS2 Pro comes in at $99, but when I looked at it recently, it was at $69. Nice. So it looks like it was already on sale. I missed the Kickstarter and all that other fancy stuff where you get early bird discounts, but seems like it's already been on sale. This is a 1 dynamic driver plus 1 balanced armature IEM. The unboxing was overall. Like, it was very simple. You just kind of get in there. The IEMs are presented nicely. As you can see, we got the orange on there to match our favorite cat, Sunny. Well, he might be your guys' favorite cat. It's not my favorite cat. Dude's a jerk. And then other than that, everything else was just in the box under that. Like, you got a okay amount of accessories. Just overall, it felt like what is normally expected. You got a cable, a pouch, you got a bunch of ear tips, you got some spare nozzles for the extra tunings. Definitely a little bit more budget feeling than Hidizs' other stuff. Their build quality on the IEM itself is still pretty good. That's usually what you get with Hidizs. Metal shell IEM that you can throw through a window and it'll be fine. Overall sound on the MS2 Pro is kind of weird. It's a little bit warm, but at the same time kind of sharp. Overall, not my preferred tuning type. I'll put up a graph, probably steal it from somebody because I haven't measured these yet. So overall, bass is the focus here. It is fun. It's a very assertive type of bass, not violent or overbearing. More so focused on the front end, more on that like impact, the hit, a little bit of rumble trailing after. Mids overall come off as a bit recessed, other than female vocals, which actually do have a little bit of that trailing pierceness, so they come through a little bit more, but I wish they had a little bit more of that body on the lower frequency side. Just overall, I guess vocals are kind of in the mix, and the female vocals just have a little bit of extra oomph. Is it oomph? Oomph. 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 Me and my oomphs. Oomfies. I don't know, whatever you kids say these days. Treble is a little harsh at first. Like on the lower end, treble comes through a little bit too intense. And that's probably what helps the female vocals come through a little bit more, you know, sharp. But then it kind of just tapers off pretty quick. So it's a little intense at first, but then it kind of just trails off, a little bit of a taper, and it doesn't really end up being too splashy or intense, which overall just makes it kind of too dark. It feels like it just falls off too quick. As for the alternate tunings, it just has a little bit of, you know, variances, mostly in the upper mid-range. There's a tuning that cuts that down even more, so it makes it feel a little bit more flat, but also wider and more expansive. And then it just subtly also changes the bass. Bass will go up and down a bit, not too much, just a subtle difference. Personally, I just didn't really enjoy this set. It is a solid Hidizs set. They have complete packages, well-built IEMs. Most of their sets are usually, you know, on the warmer side. It's just a treble on this that was a little iffy for me. So I'd probably end up recommending something else from Hidizs if you're looking for something like this and skip over the MS2 Pro. But the cool thing is all of Hidizs stuff usually has tuning nozzles, and since this has a tuning nozzle and it's one of their cheaper sets and already out of the box has some decent warmth in that bass, if you want to mess around with the tuning and shove stuff in the nozzle, you definitely can. It would be one of the easier, cheaper options to get into that if you're looking at Hidizs. Overall, rec rating is 1, solid build, warmish, kind of peakish sound. Accessories are okay. I wish that it just was a little bit more level. I tend to like my more balanced type of tunings. I do enjoy some, you know, little quirky type tunings every now and then, but this one is just like, it was missing that treble for me, and then there was a little bit too much intensity in some areas. But that's it, guys. That is the MS2 Pro. Thank you, Hidizs, for making this video possible. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please consider liking and subscribing, and until next time, you stay awesome, friends.